You can do it.
I got it. I can. I can't. I might get tangled and it's not pretty.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Don't fall over.
I know, really, because she goes.
This is day 4 in the Smokies. Starting our climb out of Spencefield Shelter. And everything is frosted over. Got to about a chilly 25, 28 degrees last night and everything froze, including us. We slept on the last spot.
Glitter everywhere.
We slept on the last spot at the shelter available, and it was totally,
it's not a spot.
It was just an incline, and I slid all over the place, but we made it.
We made it work.
Good morning, Appalachian Trail.
Good morning.
Good morning, Frost.
Even the leaves were cold last night.
It was so cold.
Plus one.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm looking at it. It's not. It's just barely to 12 now. So
Okay.
So yesterday, I had a bag of bacon that I was nibbling on just to get us enough energy to get into camp because I was so tired of sweet protein bars. Anything sweet just sounded gross, and so I was nibbling on a little bit of bacon, and I had it stuffed in my pocket. And then Amber went and hung all of our smellies and all of our food and all of our trash in the bear cables. Didn't you, Amber?
With Julie's help, yes.
With Julie's help. And then this morning as I was getting dressed,
She pulls out a pack of bacon.
bacon falls out of my pocket.
And some Twinkie thing.
It wasn't a Twinkie.
Yes, it was. It was a hostess.
I did not pack any Twinkies. It was not a Twinkie.
Hostess something.
No, it was not a.
I'm not going down over bacon and Twinkies.
for the most.
For the record, it was a Rice Krispie treat.
I'm not going down for Rice Krispie treats either. I'm like, you left bacon in your pocket that you are tucked into your
It was at the bottom of my
feet.
of
So the
my.
bear would have had to work hard for that.
You would have had to go past me. Don't leave bacon in your tent.
In your pocket.
A
Just
lesson
don't
for
bring bacon.
newbies. This is the Russell Fields shelter. That's very similar to the ones that are all along the Great Smoky Mountains. They have the cabin, same setup, and then a fire pit right outside. What we love about some of these shelters is they're right off the trail. Like that's the trail right there where the ladies are standing. And the one we stayed in last night, Spencefield, was 0.2 downhill, so you're climbing out in the morning. And then the first one that we stayed at, Mount Collins, was half a mile off. So you gotta love the ones that are right along the trail. So nice. Such beautiful fall color here today. Look at Amber, the red against the blue sky. And the sun feels good in your face, huh? Until we start to climb. So I think we're approaching the Molly's shelter here. Lots of little flat spots to camp all through there. Looks like this one. Here's the bear cables up there.
Well, evidently I just went to airplane mode and it...
Yeah. You got a little bit of signal here? What'd you think of that climb, Julie? Oh yeah. Look at this new stretching method here. Use your trekking poles. How cool is that? Way to be an example, ladies. That is fabulous.
And then they were using it like rolling out. Like,
Oh, you were using it to roll out?
yeah.
This is the most women we've seen on the trail in 5 days. It's been all men, so it's so good to see a bunch of ladies. This is the water source at Molly's shelter, and it is just a trickle here in the mid-October. And it feels like a million years down, straight down, pretty technical, about 0.2 miles. So now we get to carry all the water back up.
I just put like the water bottle between your feet to keep it from spilling, and then turn it upside down. And
Do you want the hot or do you want the cold?
I know. It feels so good on the cold, rainy days, but today I'm like,
Enough is enough. But it's so pretty. If you're headed southbound towards Fontana Dam, Birch Springs Gap Campground is 0.1 mile down this hill. Looks like some good flat places have been taken over here, because here's the Bear Cables here at Birch Springs campsite. So this looks like a designated gathering area at the campsite with a fire ring. We're still trying to find a spot to camp. So the water source is good here at Birch. It's free flowing right there, and it goes all the way through the middle of the campsite. And if you cross over the water source and follow this lower trail, there's a couple of other areas on this side of the water source that are flat, that we're so excited about. We've been praying all day for a flat spot after our last 2 nights experience. Look, a clothesline to hang your wet clothes there. What day are we? 4th day in the Smokies. We got a cook in the kitchen over here, boiling water. We're setting, well, Julie's setting up Shannon and her tent right here. And then Amber and I are over there. We both found flat spots tonight. We are so excited. And we are gonna change clothes and eat and go filter some water, maybe soak our feet in the creek. My feet are on fire. Anybody else's feet on fire?
Oh yeah.
At the end of a long day, it's good to rinse your feet. Wash the salt off of them. I'm just getting my little cube to, yeah, show us the cube. The cube's amazing.
well, it's smaller than that.
Yeah, it
You
was
add a little bit of water,
Add a little bit of water to it.
and it swells up.
Wash all the yuck off your feet. Keeps you from getting blisters
very
from
salty.
friction the next day. Yeah, after several days on the trail, your feet are salty.
Okay.
She looks like a nun.
Do I look like a nun?
A little bit.
Oh, my beanie. I'm double-hatted.
You should be really warm. Double-hatted.
We're at camp before dark.
That
It's a
makes
glorious day.
that makes today a good day.
Chicken teriyaki rice.
She says it's a little sweet for her.
Oh, sweet. It's good though. Even though you're starving, you want to wait a little longer, or most of these meals are crunchy.
That's
You
true.
just do what they say on the back.
So a little bit longer than what it suggests.
And a little bit more water. Oh, this is the soap thing?
No,
It's
this
just
no
towels.
soap.
It's a little
It is just a
towelette,
cotton towelette. Look how
and it's
tiny.
compressed into this teeny little thing.
So we call them coins. Coin towels.
And then you just throw a little bit of water on it, and you just sit and wait for a few minutes, whatever, not even a minute.
And
Depends on how wet you want it. Like, we dipped it in some stuff with some cleaner. Good to go. Kale and white bean stew. It's delicious.
Amber said she would buy it again.
I'll let you know in the morning, but right now, it's good.
Just need to know how it is going.
I'll let you know, but right now it's
That's a
keeper.
very good point.
Very filling, very hearty. Oh.
Yeah, so yummy. Is that the mint one?
Mm-hmm. Afternoon mint.
Go.
So this is my awesome ramen. Let me see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got freeze-dried corn and peas in it. It's nice and salty and juicy at the end of the day. And it's warm. That's what matters. Last night of this section. And then we get to get off the trail and have guacamole. No, less than 24 hours to the bullet massager. The husbands. Don't even put those two in the same sentence. Bullet massager is not okay. This is our last night on the trail before our 0 day. So we are less than 24 hours from guacamole. From guacamole, from our husbands, and from the what's the name of that
A
thing?
deep tissue
A
massage
deep
gun.
tissue massage gun.
And guacamole.
And a soft
And
bed.
salsa.
And a long nap.
And then we're back on.
And then we're back on.
Yay.